Chapter 11, The Threadmaster Cometh. So we heard Threadmaster bring out the thread at the end of the last chapter. Do we know what that means yet?
No.
When Despereaux came to, remember he fainted at the end of the last chapter, he heard the drum. His father was beating a rhythm that had more boom and much less tat. Together, Lester and the drum produced an ominous sound. It went something like this. Boom, 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 tat. Boom, 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 tat. Make way for the thread, cried a mouse. He was pushing a wooden spool of red thread through the crack. Make way for the thread. Boom, 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 tat, went the drum. To the dungeon, shouted the mice. Despereaux, who had fainted, lay on his back, blinking his eyes. How he wondered, how had things gone so terribly wrong? Wasn't it a good thing to be in love? In the storybook, love was a good thing. The knight loved the fair maiden, and he was able to rescue her. They lived happily ever after. It was so in the book. Despereaux was certain. He'd read those words. Happily ever after. Time and time again. Lying on the floor with the drum beating and the mice shouting and the threadmaster calling, make way, make way! Despereaux had a sudden chilling thought. Had some other mouse eaten the words that spoke the truth? Did the knight and fair maiden not actually live happily ever after? Reader, do you believe there is happily ever after? I do. Or like Despereaux, have you begun to question happily ever after? Happily ever after, happily ever after, whispered Despereaux. He said it as the thread came to a stop next to him. The thread, the thread, the thread, murmured the mice. I'm sorry, said the mouse behind the spool, but I have to ask you to stand up. I have to do my job. Despereaux got slowly to his feet. On your hind legs, please, said the threadmaster. It's the rules. Despereaux stood on his hind legs. Thank you, said the mouse. I appreciate it. While Despereaux watched, the threadmaster unwound a length of red thread from the spool and tied a loop. Just enough for the neck, muttered the mouse. No more, no less. That's what the last threadmaster taught me. Enough thread for the neck. He looked up at Despereaux and then down at the loop of thread. And you, my friend, have a small neck. The threadmaster raised his arms and put them around Despereaux's neck. He leaned in close. Despereaux smelled celery. He could feel the threadmaster's breath in his ear as he tightened the thread. Is she beautiful? The threadmaster whispered. What? Said Despereaux. Shh. Is the princess beautiful? Princess P? Yes. She is lovely beyond all imagining, said Despereaux. There's the picture. The picture caption says, just enough for the neck, muttered the mouse. No more, no less. Just right, the threadmaster said. He drew back and said, a lovely princess just so, like a fairy tale. And you love her as a knight loves a maiden. You love her with a courtly love, a love based in bravery, honesty, and devotion, just so. How do you know that? How do you know about fairy tales, Despereaux said. Shh. The mouse leaned in close and Despereaux smelled celery again. Be brave, friend, whispered the threadmaster. Be brave for the princess. And then he stepped back and turned and shouted, fellow mice, the thread has been tied. The thread has been knotted. Despereaux squared his shoulders and made a decision. He would do what the threadmaster suggested. He would be brave for the princess. Even if, reader, could it be true? There's no such thing as happily ever